After we spent all that time brain burning, let's brain burn in Talos principle. Yeah. All right, let me adjust everything, make sure we are good to go. Camera's tracking. Dreki is slightly ajar for some reason. All right, there I go. All right, this is your final warning. If you have not played Talos Principle 2, we are jumping in near the end of the game. We're on comms, so you'll be lurking. No problem. Lurkers are always appreciated. I can hurt as someone who constantly lurks in a lot of other people's streams. I would be quite the hypocrite if I criticized anybody for doing something that I myself do. All right. Entropic Hills.
The next area you're going to is, honestly, it's better if you see for yourself.
Well, I hope so. I can see it myself. Ooh. Interesting. It looks kind of desolate. So fascinating how all these statues are like coming out of buildings and this impossible architecture as if carved out of mountains. Gives me chills. But it's also kind of cold. All right, let's see what the puzzles have for us here. Yeah, I could go there, or I could go the wrong way. All right, it just still leads to it. But what if I look over here? Is that a rotating platform? Universal activation. Oh, I think I remember this, maybe? What? Oh, it just needs to be powered. Wait, so if I do this... I see. What if I do... No, I can't connect. Fascinating. It makes a bubble. What if I do this? You can chain them. Oh, oh, this is interesting. All right, hold on. I have to connect it to there. There we go. Very interesting.
I just wanted to say that I appreciate the work all of you have been doing. I know I'm not a natural leader like Byron, but it means a lot to me that you've stuck with me.
I feel like VTube Studio is kind of lagging. It really shouldn't. Let me check my task manager real quick. See if there's anything I can free up. Let's kill these real quick. Didn't mean to close that. Cool. Good job, Dreki. Good fucking job. Hold on. kind of need to reopen that. Gotta be in chat, you know. It helps. Alright. Still seems a bit laggy, but... Oh. My computer's doing its best impression of a heater as well. Love that for me. Wait, we haven't talked to Melville in a while. Does she have anything new to say?
Listen, I wanted to ask you something.
Huh?
From your perspective, as someone who's still new to our society, do you think New Jerusalem betrayed Athena?
Yes. In a democracy, people are not obliged to support what their leaders want them to. It is necessary to turn away from our ideas. New Jerusalem isn't monolithic. This is a tough one. Whoop. Why does it look like I'm sideways? I just need to reset the camera. I think... I want to say yes. Like, the options don't... The dialogue's not really giving me what I want. Because, like, they deified Athena and made her out to be something that she wasn't. And in that sense, they betrayed her by making her a myth, a greater thing than just another person who's in this world all working together. And all of our answer choices kind of are stemming from that incorrect foundational premise. You know, talking about, oh, well, she was our leader, or we had to turn away from our ideas. Like, both of these are still, like, treating Athena as if she was special or uniquely intelligent. And then, like, New Jerusalem isn't monolithic, I feel like implies, you know, some people agreed and someone disagreed. So I'm just gonna say yes.
A harsh, simple answer. I approve.
How do you feel about Hermanubis?
Think about the state New Jerusalem is in. He's put us all in danger. I don't know if he really believes in the goal or if it's just a convenient myth, but I don't care. This is not how you build a living civilization.
All right, Melville obviously will recruit her to part of our resistance. What do you think Cornelius is?
I don't
That's
know.
interesting. We haven't run into him
I
either.
suspect he's around here somewhere, biding his time. But what he's waiting for, not a clue.
You know, if the three gods aren't like the fractured consciousness of Athena, the other thing might be is Athena is Pandora, Cornelius is Prometheus, and the Sphinx is... Someone else? Something else? God, what a sight. Beautiful. Numero 2-0. I got you within my sights. Chain reaction. Ooh. Got this one. What? I'm so confused. Oh, it moves gates. I see. All right, so we need this one. All right, so we need to get 3. I see. Nope, not close enough. There we go. Now we got it down. Now we go through here. Bada bingus. Bada boombus. Bada blammo. Oh wait, it's not within the bubble. Actually, hold on. I see. So that's not a gate. That's fine. Just do this. And another puzzle solved. These ones feel a little tricksy to use. I'm certainly waiting for when it wants us to, like, reach around walls or something for stuff we can't see. I'm dreading that's going to be how one of the meta puzzles is solved, because there was one meta puzzle in one of the islands that was kind of bullshit, because it had, like, out of the way an inconspicuous wall that, like, just looked like a normal wall. Like, you had to, I don't know. I feel like it's fine whenever they put the things out in the environment to target. But, like, when it's just hidden away and there's no indication of, like, where the laser is for the meta puzzles, it can be very frustrating. All right, what messages do we got here? Anthropos. All right, good talk. From 42 Tales by Athanasios. The spirit of time was angry at Stratton of Stagiria, but the old philosopher had asked questions that were forbidden. If man was no more than dust, said to him, then I shall turn you back to dust, and my winds will disperse you to the far corners of the world. Thus you will be nothing, and your questions will trouble me no more. So time did, and Stratton of Strategeria was nothing. But Stratton's voice did not cease, and time was perplexed. All across this domain it searched for Stratton, yet he was nowhere to be found. Only his books remained, and of these men made copies, and Stratton's voice grew louder. Now time was furious, but Stratton laughed, and laughed, and laughed. Love that. Love that. The things we do, the things we create, the things we impact on others is a stone in a pond whose ripples can travel ever greater, further than we ever know. From Miku to Athena. Miku, Mitik. Yeah, I know it's Mitku, but Miku, 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 Miku. Dear Athena, Byron once asked me why we seem unable to perceive the dam. I asked him what he meant. He said that people cannot seem to really grasp the dam as an object. They can be moved by the sight of a mountain or a gorge, but the dam seems insignificant to them. Look at it, he told me. Just look at it and try to understand that people made that. Try to really see it. It took me a while to fully understand what he meant. It takes conscious effort to open one's mind to the ecstatic beauty that is hidden in every human accomplishment, and further conscious effort to maintain this ability. If only we were capable of seeing this beauty by default, the world might be a different place. But it seems the ancients had the same problem. Why am I writing this to you, who may not even be reading these messages? Because today is one of those days where I feel like I'm the only one who still sees that beauty. I tried talking about it to Linerx, but while I admire her principles, she isn't open to a more poetic experience. Or perhaps I just expressed myself awkwardly. I don't know. All I know is that it's hard to see something so beautiful and not be able to share it. Poignant. Also, expressed myself awkwardly. Mood. Fucking mood. Oof. Play this game to solve puzzles, not be attacked like that. Permeability. Interesting. That is not a gate. I see. But this can at least get that open. If I grab this and go here, this can connect there. All right, now we can take this out. And we need to do this. Oh, I see. I see what you're... I'm picking up what you're putting down over there. Clever puzzle. But I'm clever. Yeah! Liking these little bubbles. But still...
I must admit, these truly are astonishing sights. But what on earth is any of it good for? Why not just let mountains be mountains?
Fuck that guy. It's really great how late we are in the game, and they still find really good design space to explore and make things interesting. Ooh. All right, we've got ourselves a meta puzzle, baby. There's gonna be fucking something in the overworld. We'll have to find tools in the overworld. Fuck. Don't like that. Find it very inconvenient. I do say so myself. Bit of a bugger trying to find little bits and bobs to be. Glottal, welcome on by. Welcome on by. Thank you. No, thank you, Glottal, for stopping on by. I hope. Thanks for the recent. Thank you for the recent subscription, Gasawa. Getting real close to that 12. You almost got the rest of the feathers. Y'all don't know me. I am Dreki Ormer, the Draconic Serpent, the Flightless Dragon, or simply the worm on the internet. I play video games. And you can see from the changed ziggurat lighting, we kind of had a bit of a late start to Talos Principle 2 today. Actually, before I get started on all that, I would be remiss if I didn't shout out Glottal for being an amazing caracal, a fantastic artist, and just cozy, comfy person to co-work, to their streams, to hang out in their spaces. It is always a good sign when I see Glottal in a streamer's chat. Is the Glottal stamp of good vibes. I hope you take care of yourself and Now that I am in control of streaming, you can relax, get some delicious Wawa, get rid of the piss. Don't need it. Throw it out. Maybe give it to plants. They might like it. I don't know. I haven't done any research. Or if you are eepy, get you that restful, rejuvenating eep, because this year is almost over. But if you want the piss, no, you're not. Well, maybe if you're Australian. I think Australians have a piss permit. What is it, like Vegemite? Then you just store it in jars. Or I might be mixing things up. I'm thinking like the TF2 sniper guy. I want to say they have like a jar of piss attack, so that's cool. That's a thing that exists, I assume. But you might have noticed from what Ikari hit the button. I had a late start to Talos Principle today because I had a wee Talos spinning me around. I have been like 200% nerd mode this week, doing all sorts of bullshit. And like midday today, I'm like, oh, what about this? And then I got yeeted into the void by Paige, who's being mean to me. They're being mean to me. You should definitely go and be mean to Paige by asking them to do silly voices. They definitely hate doing silly voices. Oh boy, golly. Ooh, their voices are just so amazing. Man, you hate to see how awesome all of those voices Paige has. Locked, loaded, doing nutslock runs of I am dropping the ball on that game. I haven't played it before, but it looked kind of interesting. I've only heard Nutslock runs in the context of Pokemon games, so I was like, ooh, Nutslock of something else? How does this work? Library of Runia. Yeah. They are a fantastic librarian. But also, welcome on by, Kalos. And welcome to the Ziggurat Fish Stick. I hope you enjoy your time here. Sequel to Labot. Oh, prequel to Limbus. This timeline is getting all sorts of twisty, Index. Actually, have you played there's a library-esque game from the same people who did Cultist Simulator that I hear is a lot better, like has a lot of quality of life stuff that Cultist Simulator's missing. It's framed in more of a library. Gonna be trying in the New York. Yeah. I've had my eye on it for a while now, but I kind of got burned pretty bad on Cultist Sim, so I've just kind of been. I got a lot of other stuff. Maybe when the pile gets shorter, I'll revisit it, or maybe it catches me. But it definitely seemed very intriguing, and I did like the lore reading bits of Cultist Sim were a lot of fun. Just some of the mechanics were hideous, especially when you failed. But so at midday today, I had the bright idea of like, so, you know, there's the new VTube Studio effects thing. But it bugs me that you can only adjust them using the GUI because they're not in the VTube Studio like program API thing at the moment. But what they do exist as a JSON file on your computer. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so I can just go in and manually test it. And actually, you get JSON files. You know, I kind of played around with them a little bit. Glottal helped me a little bit as far as like manually making expressions. I still need to go back and maybe figure out some uses for that. But it's definitely could be interesting, could be fun. But as far as with the VTube Studio thing, and it took I was a potato and didn't understand what I was using. So it's skill issued for 2 hours to get it working, but it's working now. Little more hard coded than I wanted. Could make things a little bit better and more flexible, and I will. But I have it functional for this. I basically have two preset files that are like copies of each other. Because the thing is whichever, like whenever it loads the file, that's the only time it reads it. So you can't change it while it's live, but what you can do is change a preset that is not currently active and then load that one. And then all you have to do is have some kind of way of tracking which one's currently loaded. And so like what I did is I made like in streamer bot, I made like a global variable and it just switches between 1 and 2. And then I have a switch statement. And so it's like, all right, if global variable equals 1, you're going to be making changes to file 2. And then you need to load file 2 at the once you've made everything. And then if it's global variable 2, then you're going to be making changes to setting 1 and just load number 1. So as proof of concept, all this is doing is it's getting I just copied from like the Chaos Storm where it's getting random colors. It's putting a random brightness, or it's a random color for the bloom is all it is doing right now. But I have some ideas. The biggest thing is I need to do, like, now that I'm sure it functionally works and I know like how to fucking read a file, because I ran into such a bloody roadblock where it's like, this file is currently in use. It's like, shice. Is it just taking too long to read the file and it's pressing the hotkey? Maybe I just need to like delay it. I'm like delaying it for like 5 seconds. And it's like, why is it still not working? And it turns out the command that is reading from the text file that I was using is putting the file in a read-only state. So I couldn't save. I spent an hour trying to debug it before I was like, wait a minute. Maybe it's the file's the problem. Because I forget sometimes, like whenever you open files to like access them or read the data like within a command or a program, I always forget that sometimes it will like lock the file. I'm used to like files only being locked, like if I have them like open as a text file actively kind of situation. And so I'm like hunting around, like, I don't have it open anywhere. I'm not seeing it. Is it like open from VTuber Studios? Oh. So one thing I do need to check now is if I maybe don't need an alternate situation. Because now that I like debugged the fact like the file like being locked situation, I'm probably like, I spent 2 hours on that. So I was like, I need to get to Talos Principle 2. We're at the end. I want to fucking play Talos Principle 2. I'm probably like, the two things is convert it to like an actual JSON reading of the file so it can be interacted with a lot simpler than the really, really arbitrary way I have it hard coded right now. But I also want to see if you don't need an alternating, because if I could get it down to just like, hey, just make modifications to this file and load it, that would be even simpler. But I don't know if VTuber Studio locks it as well whenever it has it open. JSON file. Heavy rain intensifies. Jason! Yeah, it turns out he just forgot to serialize JSON, and it threw an uncaught error, and he just couldn't find it. You know, and that's just the nature of IT. You know, you have 99 bugs in the code. You take one down, you patch it up, and then you have 107 bugs in the code. But all right, let me turn the nerdage down at least 15%. We'll get back to Talos. We're in like the last couple regions. Our new puzzle situation item is very interesting. Stretch, I can do that. And a hydrate. Wow. Things are really lagging, and I don't know why. Well, thank you, Glutton. And there are so many cool people today. Raiding in, hanging out. It is, I don't know. I feel like this year has been ending on a very high note for a lot of people. And that really makes me feel good. I know, you know, the last few years have felt like 1 year in a trench coat. That's how I would describe it. But I really feel like there's a lot of hope in this next year that people are finding. You know, there's still adversity, but it's, I don't know. I feel that I feel really good. I feel good about the next year in a way I haven't in a while. Usually it just feels like we're just ticking over, like it's no big deal. But and I don't know if this is just a side effect of my big goal of like trying to be more positive to myself and in the places I hang out, and it's just the natural building of all of that. But it just, I don't know, it's chicken soup for the soul. So we're gonna have to maybe get a laser to there. Conveyance. All right. Oh, we got a few interactions now. Oh, I see. I see. I want to do that. Unjam that. Then we can take this out. Cool beans. And we can do this. We get the laser. Laser can hit this over here. Bug. 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 All right, let's try this again. Cool beans. All right. Now we can do this. Is there an interchange? Oh, I need to get over here. So it'll power it. All right, so we have it out of there. Let's get this moving. Good stuff, good stuff. Actually, what am I doing? I just put it on top. Now it's a mobile. Yes, let me in. Let me in. No, I'm a fool. Drecky, drecky, drecky. Okay, I see what I need to do. All right, that's a little... I'm like, why do I have this jammer? This doesn't seem very useful. Spoiler, it is very useful. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, 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 all right. We touched the platform. We touched the platform. All right. I do want to get it out here. It seems like I just need to connect a laser here. Do that. Seems right. I should check what color we need for the Pandora meta puzzle. Because they usually needing green, but we did run into one of them that didn't. So we should check ourselves before we wreck-a-roni ourselves. Nani the fuck? Where's the color thing I gotta pew? It's usually on the block. Well, Drekkie, this is gonna be a problem for future you when you find something that you can, like, wave around like a magic wand to find what it can connect to. It's gonna be awkward if I need to... or I wouldn't even say awkward. I would say it would be annoying if I have to find something outside of what is normally gotten. Like, if there's just a random circle I have to power, I would dislike that very much. Oh, that's pretty. A great place to go for a walk. Ooh. What do we have over here? It's our first broken puzzle. 2 to 3. Oh, come on! Got him! Wait. No. No. Need it here, I think. Yeah. There we go. Fascinating. All right, now we need to get red. No, we don't. Yes, we do. But how? We need blue here. Has to be there. Put this in there. Doesn't really do anything. What if I did this? And then I can do this. Yeah! Let's fucking go!
Can I touch the bridge device?
You can, but should you?
Okay.
Yeesh. A little bit testy, ain't they? Onward! 5-word! Balance. Alright, we got a green laser over there. We got this. I see. So if we do this, we'll power these. But I'm not high enough to get up there. What? There we go. Alright, so we got some cubes. He's over here. Grab this. Jump on here. Alright, better idea. Not what I meant to do. What I want to do is get up here. I want to grab that, but I can't. Fuck. What I need is the blue laser up here. Actually, I could probably connect that to that. To do that, I only get one fan instead of both fans. I'm gonna get you! What am I missing here? What if I do this? That does nothing for me. I almost made it up. No! Dang it, Dreki. You fool. You foolish fool who foolishly fooled a fool. That fool. Alright, so I can get up here. Alright, so I can take this from there. Noted. I just straight up grab the box, though. So let me put the box here. Ah, I had it. Hold on. Let me get up here. There we go. Doubtful this is intended, but I'm going to do it anyway. Get up here. Ah. Wait, what? Game? Shice. Alright, before I accidentally break the game, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I can grab this, put it up here, and how does that help me? Why was I trying to do that? Ultimately, I need to be able to get this laser up there. How do I do that? To do that, I would need to power both of those. Power both of those. I would need to get this. Maybe if I get that up there. That goes up. Doesn't activate this one. This. Is that it? Is that the solution? Fuck, it is. Hold on. Wait, no. Because if I make it go up using this, then how the it has to be on the platform. How do I get this in a position I can put it up there? So I can take this, depowering the fans, and allowing me knocks me off. My fucking... Man. Man. I hate myself. I don't know why I just got jammed. I got jammed. It's strawberry. Tastes delicious, but it's still jam. Ooh, Wawa.
Helios and Athena created something amazing. They just misunderstood what it was. They thought their great invention was the megastructure. But in fact, it was Miranda.
Oh.
And because they couldn't see that, they lost her.
Oh, that's fucked up, Alcatraz. You're right, but that's still fucked up. All right, what do we got in the lab? Second to last lab. The labs are getting more and more intricate. All right, we got some servers. Nice. Kind of giving me some Soma vibes, so let's not. That's a button. Okay, let's check this out first. Ooh, Somnodrome Final. Interesting. It's funny, I suppose. For the longest time I wondered whether that old human self-hatred we somehow carried with us was Milton. Thought he might have corrupted us, overwhelmed us with his cynicism. But I was being unfair. Whatever it is, it's not Milton. It's us. Still, this excursion into solipsism hasn't been entirely for nothing. The Somnodrome technology provides an excellent basis for a better way of directly interfacing with the Noma project. Interesting. Let me use it! I want to go in! Damn. No deep dives, I guess. Ooh. Alright. Alright, it takes 3 rocks, and then it makes 3 rocks. Perfect molecular control. According to, yeah, it's a whole bunch of decimal. Benaroya. Dear Athena, you asked me about the persistent strain of misanthropy in human culture. A complicated topic that has come up multiple times in my research. This is my best attempt at a short, cohesive answer. I think like our ancestors, like ourselves, were deeply invested in the idea of building, of transforming their environment. They found meaning and pleasure in this and did not perceive it as a negative, so long as they had a sense of participating in this act. I think the reason that they so frequently reached for a romantic return to the past, to fantasies of living self-sufficiently in rural environments, is not because they rejected the industrial-scale activity per se, but because the return to the land provided a fantasy of returning to a form of participation that had been lost. They needed and wanted to build, create, and produce, but only if they felt they had a stake in what they were producing. Without that, the products of civilization began to seem like an alien force gradually spreading out across the world and ruining it. They needed a dream, and if the future was barred to them by necessity, they must dream of the past. I hope you and Cornelius are well. Will you be coming to Hypatia's new exhibition? I know you have much on your mind, but you are missing out on a lot of exciting new cultural developments. Who could have thought in those early days that one day there would be so many of us, that the arts would start to flourish again? Much love, Benaroya. I went back and found this message after all these years because something about it had logged in my mind. I wasn't ready to understand it back then because I needed to be a leader. But maybe that was the problem. It should have been our dream, not mine alone. Whee! Thank you for the spin, Akari. I wonder if I close and reopen VTube Studio if it will stop lagging. No, because like if I'm clicked into VTube, it's working just fine. If I click into Talos, it lags. Hydrate. I can do that. It's weird because like sometimes Talos was lagging, sometimes it wasn't. And like I moved it to my solid state, presumably thinking it wouldn't be slower. Maybe I'll change the, see if I can toggle some graphic settings if that'll fix things. From the Atlas Variations by Athanasius. For a billion years, Atlas had borne the weight of the world on his back. The old Titan was tired of the responsibility and tired of his labor of ages not being appreciated. Did the mortals not understand that his work was the foundation of all they did? Finally, he'd had raids for days. Oh no! I think you raided right into some ads. Dang gnome's getting in my ziggurat. Welcome on by, General Custer. Hey, Barony. That game doesn't ring a bell. Hope it was pretty fun. Hoping you are having a grand old evening. Now that I am in control of what's going on, you can step back and relax. Leave a piss. Take a water. I, Drakiwama, the draconic serpent, the flightless dragon, or simply the worm, will entertain you with video games and thought-provoking shenanigans. Little dungeon crawler. It's not as fun as Flight Sim or like, that's unfortunate, but you know, you win some, you lose others, and there's always another spin to be done. If you got a skedaddle, then I appreciate you stopping on by, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening and a rejuvenating heap. Yeah, I've definitely done that before, where it's like, oh, I'll just switch over to this, and you know, actually, I want to go to bed. Let's see, where was I in here? But the cosmos went on. Oh, finally, he'd had enough. With one swift move, he shrugged off the cosmos. Now they'd see. But cosmos went on rolling through infinity, leaving Atlas behind. The mortals went about their business, hardly noticing his absence. He was astonished. Had the world never needed him in the first place? Had all his toil been for nothing? He turned his back on all mortal affairs and instead set himself to discovering the secrets of eternity. Only after many long years had passed did the cosmos, in its endless cycles, pass by through his domain once more. Only then did Atlas and the mortals realize that they had missed each other, that each other was lesser without the other. So Atlas no longer carried the cosmos. Instead, he embraced it. Interesting way to swerve that, I guess. Graphic settings, right. Yeah, because like right now we're in options, we're fine. In game, we're lagging. I wonder if it's something with this area that's kind of scuff. Oh, let's set an FPS limit. What's the gamer? Was it 144 is the gamer? Apply. So it's, I don't think setting an FPS cap is what. I don't think that fixed anything. Set it down to 60. Apply. Testing. Oh, yeah, that fixed it. Yep. Note to self. Huh. Yeah, never allow your computer's resources unlimited access. Always set a limit. Lessons learned today. Today is all about learning tech. All right. First, it was VTube Studio in messing with the effects with the JSON files, and now it's with usage and allocation of resources. I keep going in bloody circles. Gods dang it! Well, Custer, if you are really tired, have a good drive on out and into the bed, which I presume, with all the driving puns, is one of those little NASCAR beds, just to continue the pun train. Take care, General Custer. Thanks for stopping on by. I wish you the best. There's something up there. Do I need a parkour? Parkour. No, I can't go up there. Oh, thank you for the boops. I could just run up here. I'm not seeing anything up there. Or I didn't see anything up there, I should say. Here's number 60, which I'm sure is how you say 6. Ascent. Interesting. Whee! Alright, so I've got this. What else do we have? Ah, so I can put this here. So I get a cube. All right, we have a cube. Okay. Can I do this? All right. So now we've got this through. Now we can get this out. We leapfrog it over here. Now we have this cube. With this cube, we keep the store open. Whee! Ah, fuck. Oh. Use it for the button. I see. Ah, it's like instant almost. I see. right, what if I do this? Move it over just a little bit more. I'm trying to get it so I can jump on here, drop this in range. There we go. Push a da button.
Mayor Hermanubis, what would you say is your impression of the expedition so far?
I think Alcatraz has done a heck of a job under these very trying circumstances.
What about the decision to free Prometheus?
Freeing the Prometheus entity was a calculated risk. But if it leads us to Byron, it was certainly worth it. It is saving one of our citizens that must be our first priority, not this alleged theory of everything.
It's 42. We already know that. Ooh. Memory fragment. What do you got?
All right, she's booting up. Almost there.
Hello. I was in a dream, and a voice spoke to me from the sky.
Oh, is she not dead?
He said you were old friends of his. Who are you?
My name is Athena. I am your mother.
Oh, they
I'm
just...
Cornelius, your father.
Oh.
Thank you for creating me. I've not existed for very long, but so far it seems wonderful.
Oh.
I hope it's not a strange question. But, who am I?
You can be whoever you want to be. And no matter what you choose, you will be loved and cherished and supported.
We will always be there for you, and I promise, we will show you a world full of miracles. Would you like to pick a name?
I think I would like to be called Miranda.
I feel like I'm about to be teed up to be emotionally fucking run through the ringer. Oh, the fact that they have the data fragment of when Miranda was born. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's such a gut punch. Fuck. Oh. Oh. All right, so I think 7 is up here. All right, so let's go up into the Colossi. Oh, I have a flashlight. Interesting. What a way to put one of the puzzles. Now that's pretty sick. Sick, nasty. Closed off. I see. Ah, all right. So let me get this. Jam that. Grab this. Rather, I need to do this. I can jam that. Allows me to take this through. That. Hit this in range. Let me that. Whee! That was actually not. That was pretty darn straightforward, I'm gonna be honest.
Wow, that one was a mind bender.
What great damn music. Ooh. Path down there. Interesting. All right, let's see where this takes us real quick. Ah, it's the fucking Sphinx! Or, no. Oh, that's Prometheus. Alright, that's not too bad. Somewhere in that direction. Noted. What if I go higher? Still trying to keep an eye out for any like stuff I can use for the Pandora puzzle. Oh, I love those clouds. That is my ideal weather right here. Nice dark gray clouds. A bit of rain. Ooh. Oh, man. I don't have a fear of heights, but this is... that's spooky. Wow. Gosh, spookies. Alright, this is the second broken puzzle. Slide. Interesting. And we can do this. That doesn't seem to work. Is there anything? Oh, what else can I connect to? What do we got over here? Oh, I know. I get it. Wait. There we go. All right, now if I do this. No, that doesn't work, Dreki. It just doesn't work. I see. So now we have it like this. I could take the cube, put the cube here. I may have fucked up. I got fucked up. Now, I need to remove that, put it on here. But it won't have access to the blue laser unless the blue laser's right there. Hold on. Let me move these around real quick. Actually, let's leave this in here. Do that. Okay, so I need it this. I put this here. Here. What's the name of this puzzle again? Slide. Yeah, that's... Oh, I see I need to... I see that I need to slide it. You know what? Maybe I do need to get the other laser inside, now that I think about it. I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. Cool beans. All right, so we get in here. Yeah, because now we can do this. Right. Now the question is, I need to get a box in here as well. So let's do this. Put this here. And grab this. Put it in here. We do this. Right. So we set this here. Now we just climb back over. Grab this laser, put it on here. Push the button. Activate this, push it out. Bada bings, bada booms, we got ourselves a solved puzzle. All right. All the broken puzzles are done. All we have left are the meta, Zeus, and Pandora. Zeus is one thing. Pandora can be a bit more of a bugger. What's this? Hey, Doorbell. Welcome on by. Welcome on by. How the fuck do you get that? Nani? Looks so cool. Hey, welcome on by, Mario Wolf. Thank you. It certainly is pretty hard looking this awesome. I hope y'all are having a fine time. What do we got? Ooh. From the New Theology by George Bernard Shaw. When you are asked, where is God? Who is God? Stand up and say, I am God, and here is God. Not as yet completed, but still advancing towards completion. Just in so much as I am working for the purpose of the universe, working for the good of the whole society and the whole world, instead of merely looking after my personal ends. In the way that we get rid of the old contradiction, we begin to perceive that the evil of the world is a thing that will finally be evolved out of the world. That is, it was not brought into the world by malice and cruelty, but by an entirely benevolent designer that had not as yet discovered how to carry out its benevolent intention. In that way, I think we may turn towards the future with greater hope. My brother Eustatus told me that he thought the passage was beautiful, but also diminished the connection to the sublime he felt when simply looking at the world itself. What do you think? I agree with Shah's sentiment, but I don't know if the miracle of existence, the beauty of creation, is exactly the same as the human sublime. If that makes sense, I don't want to look at the universe and see myself reflected, even a future me. Okay, another attempt at explaining. The beauty of the universe and the beauty of what we can accomplish within it are two related but separate things, and the separation matters. Sorry, I'm not sure how to express this any further. Any better? Hey, welcome to the Ziggurat, Mari Wolf. I hope you enjoy your time. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. I'm now cohabitating with Sarabi. This is my choice, not necessity. It's strange, but pleasant to find your life so enmeshed with that of another person. What we both came to realize is that together we are more than the sum of our parts. Something emerges from our interactions that is wholly transcendent, unique, and necessary. I had observed this before between Athena and Cornelius, but experiencing it yourself is quite the revelation. We did have that. It was beautiful. I should have treasured it more. Oh no, please tell me something's not going to happen to Cornelius too. Alright. Get this Trevor file. So last we know, Trevor has been infected with the virus. So let's see how he's progressed.
Actually, let me issue a correction, okay? I said Alexandra doesn't see the bad stuff about humanity. But she does. She sees it, and somehow she sees past it. She doesn't ignore it. She can just see one step farther. Like, there's this mountain of garbage ahead of us, right? And that's all most of us will ever see. And she somehow sees beyond to, I don't know, the promised land? I don't do metaphors, or similes, or whatever this is. I mean, you don't care. I'm dead, and you're a robot. But her ability to look reality in the eye, to see all the bad stuff out there and still have hope. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I think that's why you know what? Let's not go there. There's still so much work, and Chernyshevsky doesn't have much time left.
Ooh, he's got a crush on her, don't he?
I mean, who does these days?
Ooh. Alright, so... Wow, this is the most out-of-the-way gate puzzle we've seen. So close to unlocking the gates, though. Alright. Where is... We're looking for a purple spark to get fucking Prometheus's hide and seek or tag. But we also need a connector of some flavor that's hidden in the overworld, which we can use for the Pandora meta puzzle. Unfortunately, because how fucking expansive this part of the map is, I feel like there's got to be a spot that I gotta like jump down and parkour to that's gonna have the item. That is what I am feeling. I've got a feeling, and it's not appealing. I didn't really use those rope bridges. Ow. What do we got over here? What do we got? We got some switchback trails leading us back up the mountain. But can we find the solution to all of our puzzles? And perhaps our woes? You know, I won't turn down a proper prose rose solution to woes. Oh, the one who bemoans such a thing. Where does this lead? Okay, so I went over here from 7. Oh, I must have just like gone straight across and up. Yeah. So I see that. Okay, so dada chick, dada chum, dada parkour on down. Is that something? No. I may be finding a way out of bounds and to my death. Yep. Record the path I've taken. In case any sexy ladies wanna follow. Yeah, I think going that'll make me DED dead. Let's not go that way. Where, oh where could the connectors hide? Where, oh where can they be? Wait. Have I not solved 8? Oh. Well, thank you for the snag. Ah, fuck me. I haven't solved 8? Aw, come on, dude. All right. This way? I got 2 lost in the sauce. 2 lost in the sauce. It's delicious sauce. You know, don't get me wrong, but, you know. When you're swimming in Alfredo, make sure you know. Don't you know, though, that the Alfredo is hard to wash out when you go swimming? 'Cause it's a lot of cheese and a lot of carbs. So don't put too much Alfredo, my fellows. So many nooks and crannies for things to be hidden. I'm just like, oh, I gotta search everywhere. Where are you? Delicious snags. Full of protein. And thinking energy. Who can resist? Oh, I must have... Okay. Backwards. I see. No, I don't see, actually. Never mind. Alright, so I do that. Grab this, connect it to that and that. Put it like this. Put it like this. Cute old beans. Love that for me. Fuck. Not high enough. I see. Wait, but if I do that... And then I step... Ah... Fuck! Maybe this will work? Oh, I guess it will. How did it work briefly and then not? Fuck! What am I missing here? Like, the best angle I can get. What am I missing? What am I missing, Dreki? Because, like, I can't... I can't just put the box on the button because then the light won't go up. But I can't open any of these. Oh. I didn't see the fan. Dreki, you did not see the fan. I see now. Alright, so... Get that out. Now we have a box. Now I can take this box and I can put it here. Putting it here, let's me put this there and there. I go over here and then I activate to open the door, which will keep it open. So now I can take this, bring it in here, put it over here, grab this again, try not to cry, cry deeply because I might have just bricked myself. Fuck. Ah! Wow. So cool. Why did I do that? Skill issue, my friend. This open. Take the hexagon, put this on a pedestal. Grab this. Bada bing, bada boom, and we're done. I just fumbled right at the end. Okay. Now we solved all the puzzles. Except the meta ones. Which, the one thing we've done to get progress with the Pandora one is now reset because I had to reload. Great. I haven't touched this yet. Ooh, Lifthasser. Alright, German guy, speak to me.
Sometimes new citizens come to me and they want to learn from me. My work appears to have created a legend of sorts. In these moments, I understand your situation. I want to teach them, but what they must learn the most is independence of thought. How does one resolve this contradiction? They wish to come along on my journeys, but I do not need a group of fawning acolytes following my every step. A journey truly worth undertaking is rarely easy. And so, I have begun to think of a much greater challenge. A journey that is almost impossible, to the far ends of the world without any mechanized means of transportation. This will be a true act of faith, and they will learn a great deal from it. If we survive.
If we survive. Yikes. Hey there, little guy. You want me to take this? Whee! Ow. Literally, I think it's the first time we've had like an in-game thingamajig that actively injured us to take. Oh, it's gonna go up there. Oh no, I lost sight of it. Where'd it go? Oh shit. Ah shit. Donde está la fucking Sparkama thing? Sparkama jigger.
Drippy O1 love money for worm things.
Thanks for the resubscription, Boba Newt. 3 months. Enjoy the extra feathers in your badge. Alright, so it's somewhere in that direction. I hope you're having a fantastic evening, Boba Newt. I assure you, everything will be used very wormingly. I lost the spark. Where's the fucking spark? Fucking beats the shit. Well, fuck sticks. We call this an oopsie doopsie. Is the scientific term for losing your foglet swarm while parkouring in a switchback mountainous statue path. I know it's very, very, very highly specific in the terminology, and it's very pedantic to insist on using it, but I mean, it's the word exists, we might as well. I'm wondering if the dang thing resets after a while. I hope it does, because we kind of... There is a driller here. I see. Can this be seen by any puzzle? What puzzles have drillers? So this is going to be needed for Pandora, probably. So I need to remember that at the base of this statue. Feel like there's a puzzle that can see it, maybe? Unless there's a driller I need to find in the overworld. I think there's a puzzle up in that statue's hands that can maybe have line of sight to that. Let's check. I mean, it'll be really easy because we just got to see, all right, what puzzles have drillers in them. So it's not going to be this one because we don't have a driller. There's that one, but it doesn't have line of sight to there. I think we gotta go higher. Then we get much higher. We've got the high ground. Bring it on, Talos. In the meantime, we can simply enjoy these serene sounds of strings and whatever other instruments that play. I'm not a musicologist. I don't know these things. All right, so we have this one. That is this. Does not have a driller. Unless there's one hidden around it. Let's not fall to our deaths, because that would be embarrassing. Again. Might just need to stop by each of the puzzles that we've been to previously. And just like check, all right, you know, this one has a driller, and then see, all right, this one has a driller. Does it have line of sight to this wall? Obviously, I need to take something out of it. That's why the statue doesn't have any lines or any targeting reticles, because we have to use the activators. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Dreki gets it. Hims gets it. Dreki gets it. Gets it. Right. So we've, in the abstract sense, we have solved the Pandora meta puzzle. We just need to solve it in the practice sense. skitter scatter, skitter scatter, skitter scatter. And then I probably am just gonna like reset and see if that spark, so it should be over there for Zeus or Prometheus. Just see if that's back over there. No, 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 no! All right, we survived. Good enough. Problem is, I don't remember exactly where that metal wall is. Oh, Draki, 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 Drak, 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 Drak. Such pretty water. Not very deep, but it looks like it'd be nice to swim in. Just noodle a little bit in it. Okay. All right, so the Prometheus spark doesn't reset. It just kind of hangs out at whatever checkpoint it's at. Good to know. Nope, nope. No, this does not have a driller. Let's see. Driller. Drill, 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 my friend. Time for us to find all the secrets within this map. There's one easy solution. We turn the spiral round and round. And around once again. Okay, this one does have a driller. But I think this is the one that I was mentioning that the puzzle does not have line of sight to what I need it to see. We'll just make a note. Puzzle 3. Just so we have a track of the puzzles in which drillers are found. But I'm my gut is telling me that there's a hidden driller we have to find instead of utilizing one creatively. And I find that unfortunate, if I'm going to be honest. Ooh. Inspect. Interesting. We found ourselves a vehicular conveyance apparatus, colloquially known more commonly as a car. Truly, these machined entities are quite the specimen. Fuck off, Hermanubis. I sure don't like you. Go on, get. Ah, this is the way to go. So I know we've checked one of the broken puzzles, but it could be from the other broken puzzle as well. Ascent. No. No driller here. All right, so it's by puzzle 6. All right. What's the number? 6. 5. See, we know 7 and 8 are Hey, Talos, welcome on by. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. I wonder, is there something this way, maybe? God, we're so close. Where is something with line of sight? I know we have the broken puzzle up here we've already found and solved, but where was the other one? Wrong button. Let's see. 7 has the jammer. Right, it doesn't have a driller. I hope you've been doing as well. It has been pretty darn good. Although, I really want to be able to hit those golden puzzles. I see the solution for the Pandora meta puzzle. You're so close. So close. VTuber model? Thank you. It was made by Shadow Phoenix or Shadowbox or Sapphire. And they are fantastic. Really good beans. I'm certainly happy with how things turned out. Metal Gear. It'd be funny if we stumble across wherever the Prometheus flame went to in our search of this other dang, this dang driller. Right, so we got one over there and then one over there.